the amount of support that Joe Biden is receiving, even as he's probably a fairly weak candidate. The fear, you can see the fear on the left that a socialist, an avowed socialist, has a shot at this. Because I think most of the Democrat Party feels that Bernie is out of the gate a loser against Donald Trump.
I mean, maybe I know that you feel that way, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure some in the Democratic Party do, but the base, I think, is quite left. But I think there is a difference between Democratic Party base and I think Bernie Sanders is going to be a lot more affected by bringing out younger voters and bringing new people into the system, or people who used to be in the system but got discouraged by kind of the system as itself. Right. And they will similar to Donald Trump, I think.
Then why doesn't he have that support now? I mean, it seems to me, although clearly it's early, he should have better. He should be at least tied with Joe Biden if that were the case. I just don't feel like it is.
I mean, honestly, I feel like
he's still having trouble.
All right, yeah. There, I think we did have a little bit of trouble there with the microphone here, but we were just back again for the last few minutes of the show. But honestly, I think
I cannot hear you, Spencer.
Oh, okay. We'll have to. All right, yeah. So anyway, we have a little bit of technical difficulties. We are back, and it's going to be kind of sorry for a little bit of the interruption there, but it's going to be very interesting to see how this all turns out. And I know we have the differences, but I think there's different segments, just like the different segments of the Trump base. There's different segments of the kind of the progressive base. There's people, the MSNBC people. I don't think there's that many, but you got them. You got people who are more left wing, and people. I really think the Democratic Party would be much more open to these policies than I think you think they would be. But again, only time will tell how they react and what candidate they choose. But I think it's going to be very important if for the people who want to see Joe Biden not be successful. I think they really kind of have to shake that image of him being as the kind of Obama candidate, because he's really so much different from that Obama type candidate.
Well, he's certainly moved even further left than Obama used to be. So Obama isn't even left enough for the current Democrat Party.
I kind of dispute the claim that he's been moved more left than Obama, but
I think he's forced into it.
He said, like, I think he's literally said openly, like, millennials, give me a break. Like, he's not for Medicare for all and those things like that. But
well, I mean, sensibly, he's not for Medicare for all, because no matter how you slice that animal, it disrupts 20% of the 20% of the American economy. It squeezes doctors. There's just, I don't know. I believe in markets.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's a problem. I think a lot of people are they really are starting to lose that kind of faith that a lot of people have. All right. It was so interesting to see where time we're telling. Thank you so much for joining us today. David Langan, a SDOver contributor. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, it's always a pleasure, Spencer. Thanks for having me on.
All right. That'll be all for us today. We have another show with another guest coming tomorrow, so please be ready for that.